Hey y'all, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Soom Soom? Hey, how you doing, Brown Sugar? Yeah, I wanted to come and talk about it on here because this is where, once again, what was going on is going on. Uh, I just really want to talk to you guys about discernment. As a black woman, discernment, dating, marrying people, all of that. I really think it's important to talk about it because as a black woman, if you make the wrong choice in partner, you entertain the wrong man, you go out on a date with the wrong man, you have intercourse with the wrong man, it can change your entire life. You can end up 6 feet under. You can end up with an incurable STI. You could end up mentally traumatized and damaged. And unfortunately, with the way the world is, people don't respect black women. They don't respect black women. They don't respect black girls. They don't respect elder black women either. So whether you're young, you're middle of age, you're old, it doesn't matter. You're not respected by the collective of people in general of all demographics if you're a black woman. And the culture, unfortunately, in the black community is to prioritize black men over black women. We see it every day. So when I make a video about black femicide and about, black women recognizing men that will potentially be dangerous to them, and instead of trying to, encourage me for making content that would help protect a young black woman, an old black woman, a little girl from being preyed on by men, you decide to try to put on your cape to defend like black men. I find that to be weird. I find that to be very, very, very weird and strange. If I talk about black femicide, which we all know is a problem, we all know that black women are more likely to be unalived at the hands of a black man. I think it's 3 to 4 times more likely than a white tea woman is to be unalived by a white tea man. Statistically, we know this to be true. Why are you in the comments trying to downplay what I'm saying? I don't understand it. As a black woman, why would you do that? What would be your motivation in doing that? Make it make sense. Do you want black women to be protected or not? Do you want black girls to be protected or not? Like, there's a lady in my comments named, what's that lady name? Professor something. She's talking about that I'm lying about black men and what they do. Then another lady insinuated that I'm self-hating because I said that certain aesthetics, certain looks attract certain ideologies and mentalities from black men. Now, once again, I'm not saying that this applies to black women. I said it multiple times. It doesn't, because black women are not committing any of these crimes on a regular basis. They're not on any notable level. They're not doing that, nor are hairstyles associated with violent crimes that black women are committing. It's some lady in the comments, her name is Professor something. Like, if you look at the comments on my most recent video, you'll see it. And like, if you click on her name, it'll bring up all of her comments, I think. I don't understand exactly. I've said it multiple times, Soom. I don't know. I really don't understand it. Legitimately. Like, what do you have against a black woman trying to protect other black women and girls? I don't get it. That is so strange. When you are a black woman and you see another black woman trying to protect others, your first thing is to try to man me and put that cape on. That's so strange. Like, I can't wrap my mind around it. Like, why would you do that? Why? And to say, oh, a lady commented to me like, you hate your daddy, you hate your brothers, you hate your cousins and your uncles, you hate them. In what world, what did I say about the collective of black men to make you think that I hate my daddy, my brothers, that I don't have any brothers and sisters, but I hate my brothers and uncles and cousins and nephews and all this other craziness? What would make me saying that when I see black femicide cases, 75% of the time they look a certain way, right? The other 25% of the time, they may be clean cut. But the only thing that you can do in this, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a repeat program. Let me block you. Bye, trucker Justin. Go brush your teeth. Bye-bye. I just wish that people will understand that when you're dating and you're in relationships and you're entertaining people, you cannot have a completely 100% risk-free thing. All you can do is mitigate the risk and make better choices. So if you have an increased risk of being put in the ground by a black man that looks a certain type of way, what's wrong with saying the smart thing to do is avoid those men that present that way? When people choose a look and a aesthetic, they are influenced by their environment. We all are. Ain't nothing's new under the sun. The way that you wear your hair, the way that you wear your makeup, the clothes that you wear, you got that from somebody else. Because once again, everything that is done right now has already been done before. We're all influenced by things. Me, you, everybody. So I'm confused at why we're acting like when you see black men look a certain type of way and they got the wigs and all of that, that you don't realize that that is more than likely a man that has been influenced by street culture, you know what I'm saying, violent rap and everything else. And that more than likely, he's probably going to knock your head between the washer and dryer. And at the very least, he probably would be a cheater or disrespectful, because all of those things are pushed forth in that lifestyle and that culture. Disrespecting women. So I don't know. I'm just really confused by all of this. Truthfully, I just don't understand what's so wrong about trying to stop black women and black girls from putting themselves in positions to where they're harmed. How is that self-hatred? Everything that I said can be backed up with, okay, so all the numbers of the stats on black femicide, you can easily look that up, fact check me. I'm completely correct. If you don't believe me about the look and the aesthetic of what the men look like that are unaliving black women, you do it. You do it. Don't trust me. Look up black men unaliving girlfriend, unaliving baby mama, unaliving wife, and you tell me what the bulk of the mugshots look like. You tell me what they look like. Because either they have the aesthetic that I was talking about, or they have dead, lifeless eyes, or, sometimes they can be clean cut, but they have criminal records and a lot of other things that I have also advised against. So I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand how there's pushback on this when it's so much information out there that you can easily research to find out that what I'm saying is correct. I don't understand it. Melinda, you said maybe because they're attracted to those men. Ooh, you could be right. You could be right, Melinda. I hope not, though. I hope not. I hope you're not attracted to men that look like they will whoop up on you. I don't even understand. I don't understand it. Like I said, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Because once again, My only goal is to protect black women and black girls. I don't understand why there's any other discussion about it. This isn't about loving men, hating men, loving black men, loving our black kings. This is about telling black women the truth. The truth. And be careful. Be easy. Be careful. Watch out. Look at these men. They look a certain type of way. Don't entertain them. If they got the NBA young boy hairstyle, leave them alone. If they've been to jail or prison, leave them alone. If they have a string of baby mamas and women that they have hurt and harmed, and those women told you, leave those men alone. If you are a childless woman, do not get involved with any man that has children. If you are a black woman and you have children, I feel like you should not entertain a man that has more than one baby mama or more than one ex-wife or whatever. Don't do it. I don't understand what's wrong with saying these things. And exactly, just like Brown Sugar said, if you look a certain type of way as a black woman, people won't date you. Black men and other races of men as well. They talking about right now they don't want to date women that got wigs, weaves, lashes. You got to be a certain weight, a certain look, a certain complexion. But y'all are cool with that. And that doesn't even have anything to do with losing your life. If she got a wig on, how is that going to unalive you? Oops, it's not. Divinely guided Gemini. I understand too. I think it's sad too that people don't have pattern recognition. I don't understand it. It's like really confusing to me. Like every day we hear about a black woman that has lost her life. Every day we hear about this, and some of the girls are young. Some of the girls are 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Chose one of these knuckleheads, and now they're no longer here. So I don't understand, why so much pushback for this. I don't understand at all. It's very confusing to me. Completely confusing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really didn't plan on being here an extremely long time, y'all. I just really wanted to say that you only have one life to live here. And do you want your time cut short because you got involved with a Pookie or you gave him the benefit of the doubt? Huh? I'm sure that you don't. So you have to prioritize your life and common sense over coddling men or acting like you don't want to be judgmental on their outer appearance. And it's really crazy, as just like Brown Sugar was saying, as a black woman, for you to be, I don't want to judge. I don't want to judge these men on when everybody judges black women. Everybody. So at the end of the day, if the lady that was in my comment section, if you run across this live, because I'm going to post this, sister, please, we can have a debate on this topic anytime you like. We can have it on TikTok. We can even have it on YouTube, because it says that I can invite another person at the same time, one person and co-host. So if you want to have a debate about this, we can do it any day, all day. You will lose. You will lose. Because you don't have a leg to stand on except mammying and wearing your cape. I have a factual standpoint, statistical standpoint. You will never win. Because all you're going to do is talk about my black kings, my black kings. I love them so much. How dare you talk about us? We're not supposed to care about us. We're only supposed to care about them. Please debate me anytime, any place. I'll clear my schedule just for you. I think your name is Professor something. I will debate you anytime, sister. Anytime, any place. Please let me know. And if anybody else that will be listening wants to debate about this topic, please send me an email and we can always do it publicly. You can email me at unpopularopinionsblkwmn@gmail.com. Please, please, I'm begging you. Yeah, I agree with you, Brown Sugar, because all of this smoke for me in the comments, but I'm definitely willing to debate about this topic. Because it's a serious topic. Black women are losing their lives, man. And that's serious. Like, legitimately. I said this earlier today on the live that I had on TikTok. A black man was upset that a black girl spent New Year's Eve with her family. Now, she wasn't with a man. She was with her family. He stalked her down and pew-pewed her. She was 19, and her 16-year-old sister. The 16-year-old sister survived. Said they were begging that man for their lives. He pew-pewed them in the head. What? But once again, when I go look at his picture, he looks like, yeah. So it's just like, really, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? There is a correlation. There is a connection. There's a connection. For real. And I don't know, man. I just think it's crazy that, people are not understanding this. But nonetheless, I don't know. It's just sad. It really is. It hurts my soul and my spirit. Because I want to live. I want to be alive. I want to live the rest of my years till I get old with my family. Can you imagine, like I'm sure most of you guys in the chat and that's listening to this, y'all want to live? Can you imagine somebody just stalking you down and unaliving you and taking your life? All because you made the wrong decision and you chose to entertain this knucklehead, and now he's unaliving you, and he pew-pewed your sister too, your teenage sister, 16. They both teenagers, 16 and 19. Like, come on now. Hey, how you doing, Cammy-yante? Like, honestly, like, people don't think about it like that. If you want to live and you don't want to be dead, those girls, those black women that have been unalived, they wanted to live too. They didn't want to be in the ground. They didn't want to not be around their kids. They didn't want to just be a memory. They wanted to live just like you do. And it's important to talk about it. I just can't comprehend how you as a black woman wouldn't understand that. Wow. It's just, I don't know. It's very upsetting. Yes, he's the same age range. Cammy-yante, yeah, he's the same age range. I think he was 19 as well. But, yeah. Let's see here. Hey, it's Jenny. You said, do you see the difference between a black young man dying at the hands of whitey people and a black girl like Dream Doll Bree dying? Who's Dream Doll Bree? What happened? Hey, it's Jenny. I feel like I don't want to see anybody lose their life. I don't want to see a young black man or an old black man lose their life. But in the black community, we already prioritize black men. So if something happens to them, they're already being talked about. However, people don't talk about black women in the same way. People don't care. People don't care. Remember that poor elder black woman that got poked up in the MARTA train station? Who's talking about her? Nobody. Exactly. But hey, it's Jenny. What do you mean? When you say, do I see the difference? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think I see what you're saying, Jenny. I don't know. I just really wish that black women sometimes would realize that in order for us to do better and to be better and to protect ourselves, we'll have to put ourselves first. We can't center black men. We can't center any men, for that matter. We have to protect ourselves and center ourselves. That way, we can stop some of these things from happening. I don't know, y'all. It's like I said, it's just some of the women that come in my comment sections scare me. Like, it was a black woman in my comment section that said, oh, this is the first time I disagree with you because anybody can unalive black women. Who said they couldn't? Not me. I literally said that in the video that anybody can do it. But these people, this group of people have a higher chance of doing it. So you definitely want to avoid these people. I don't get it. That's how I feel as well, Synergy. Black women aren't safe with anyone. But if we can identify the signs, it'll be better for everybody. Yeah. So anywho, I know most of you guys understand where I'm coming from, really and truly, but some of you don't. This isn't about black men. This isn't about any race of man. This is simply about cold, hard, raw data and finding out and recognizing what men will be more than likely to do something to you. Like, that's the reason why I say don't date felons. Don't date felons. Don't date men that have been in prison. Do you know that men that have been institutionalized have an increased risk for beating the brakes off of you, unaliving you, and also high recidivism rates, which means they're going back to jail. They're going back to prison. The majority of men that go to prison go back. So if I say don't date a man that's been in jail or prison, that, of course, some men might not go back. But a lot of men will. So why would you take the chance? Why would you take the chance? I don't know. I really thought that these things would be really easy to understand, but sometimes it just seems like certain people want to just attribute negative things to me. And I just don't know what to say. Really. And it's so funny because a lot of women that come in and say things in defense of black men, I've never seen them anywhere trying to defend black women when people drag black women for filth. Why is that? Why aren't you in your feelings about the things that are said about us? Why not? How come you're only upset when somebody tells you the truth about what's happening in the black community? So, yeah. And I never speak in absolutes at all. So I don't know. All I know is that I want every last black woman in existence and black girl to be happy, to enjoy yourselves, to have a great life, for you to pass away from natural causes, not for you to pass away because some bandit violently unalived you. I don't want that for anybody. And I don't know. I've never said, hey, don't entertain this group of men, that group of men. All I said is be smart with it if you are interested in dating or, having dealings with males. So I don't know. But hopefully everybody understands where I'm coming from, truthfully. And, it's not that I want you to be alone or I don't want you to be with anybody. All I want you to do is make informed decisions. Anybody can unalive a black woman, and anybody has. Black women have been unalived by all groups of people before in the past. All I'm saying is that if you see certain trends, stay away from the men that are creating the trends. Leave them alone. Hey, how you doing, Sheba? Hey, how you doing, Sierra Marie? Hey, how you doing, Miss Witt? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm saying, y'all. Because there are girls, there are women that are not getting out of this alive. They're ignoring the signs. They're giving these men the benefit of the doubt. Oh, I know he's been in prison, but he's had it hard. Oh, I know he looks like a stereotype. He looks like NBA YoungBoy's little brother, but I'm going to go ahead and give him a chance. And then women are doing that, and then they are being unalived. They're being unalived. And it's just like, do you want that? Like, that's something that you should definitely be concerned about. Thanks so much, Sierra. That's all I'm saying, Synergy. Yeah, so like I said, you guys, I hope that you guys have a productive weekend. And, you lying, Brown Sugar. You lying, Brown Sugar. I'm going to have to look that up. Because what's a lot of men right now playing that game. So I got to look that up. I hadn't planned on going to TikTok live unless y'all had a reason that you wanted me to. Yes, that's what I'm saying, honey angel. People react with defense or denial when they hear about black femicide. But you know what? When black men talk about police brutality or their experiences to the community, they're not met with defense and denial. People are like, there, King. We know you have it so hard as a black man. But then when black women say, hey, did you know about black femicide? Did you know about young girls being preyed on and sexually assaulted? No, that ain't true. There's a whole difference in response to the problems that black men face and the problems that black women face. No one cares. And that's upsetting to me, for real. Hey, how you doing, Tanzaniga? And hey, how you doing, Lana? Let's see here. BLD, you said the sad truth is a lot of women who share black women empowerment spaces aren't truly ready to leave their mammying, BM coddling. Yet, you know what? That's so true. And that's something that I'm actually coming to grips with now, is that there's a lot of black women that don't want. They want to be in these type of spaces, like the type of space that I have curated, but they don't want to stop being a mammy. They don't want to stop coddling black men. They will protect black men over black women. They will go on at you and all of that. And that's so weird, because why come here then? There are plenty of spaces where black men are, but oops, when it's spaces where there are black men at, they're dragging black women. I guess you don't want to hear that. You want to stay over here for the love and then put your cape on when you feel like it. It's disgusting. Yes, exactly, honey angel. Black men will tell you about what LeBron James had for breakfast before they tell you about black femicide. They never know. But they'll tell you that it's not true, though. They'll tell you, oh, black femicide not real. Even though they won't have any idea about it. It's like, how are you going to tell me something's not real and you haven't did any research on it? That'll make no sense. How in the world do you know? You don't know none of the numbers. You don't know none of the stories because you don't care. But you can turn around and tell me how it's not true, though. How black men aren't doing that. Okay. Like, I just don't know what to say. Yes. Exactly. They'll be the first people to tell you, oh, don't date out. Don't date out. But then when you say, black men do it too, they not trying to hear that either. It's real crazy. I don't like I said, I don't understand it. It's insane. It's literally insane. Yeah, you guys. Let's see here. Takesha, you said let Meg speak on what her pain is. They say she's the problem like this girl was. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's just real crazy. Like, it really is. But you know, it is what it is, y'all. Hopefully, if anybody was confused about what I'm saying, hopefully you understand now, even though I believe that if you're confused about what I'm saying, you want to be, and you're doing it on purpose. You really are. You're doing it on purpose. Okay, that's what I feel like. Because I never said that anything self-hating. I never said that 4C hair wasn't beautiful. But I feel like when discussing 4C hair, when you're talking about certain styling, people are allowed to say they don't like this particular style or that style. Nobody's talking about the texture. And I never apply these even thoughts about hairstyling to black women. So, like I said in the video, if you have freeform locks and you're a black woman, or you have wigs, or you have sister locks, or you have, micro locks or regular locks, I'm not talking about you. It doesn't apply to you as a black woman. So what are we talking about? But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate y'all. And, yeah. And you know what? Vic Mensa, I think he is a panderer. I'm not saying that some of the things that he has said about black women have not been accurate, but something about him gives insincere to me. He just gives insincere to me. Karen Williams, you know what? I don't know, sis. Maybe. But I feel like being in this space and dogging me out for trying to help black women and girls is crazy. I do. I feel like it's wild. Wild. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just hard on me because I just feel like, I want the space to be for black women, but I really feel like if you're a mammy, please don't come around here. Like, don't come around here. After you decide that you want to not be a mammy no more, then come over here. Don't come over here with that BS. I don't got no time for it. For real. I got no time for it. Because they be doing too much in these comment sections. For real. But anyway, you guys, you know, I will see y'all later. I know I'm probably the next live I do will probably be on TikTok, not YouTube. But yeah. And once again, I just wanted to say, if anybody managed to come across this video or this live, excuse me, and you disagree with my latest video, I am more than willing to debate you publicly on TikTok. We can even do it on YouTube because now they have a co-host feature. So you can co-host, I can co-host, and we can have the debate here on YouTube if you would like. You will lose though, just know that. But we can have a debate on it. We can talk about all the stats, facts, figures, historical context, everything to let you know that you don't know what you're talking about. And there's no reason for you to be unaliving on this hill. So, you know, I just want you to know that for real. If you want to debate me, you can. And I will choose a date and time that is what you want me to do, and we'll do it. So, and I'll let you speak. You let me speak. You put your points. I put my points together, and we can do that anytime. If you debate Black femicide, you debate the hair issue, what I said about looking out for men to have a certain type of hairstyle, all of that. We can debate all of those points. And if you want to talk to me about it, you can email me at unpopularblkwmn@gmail.com. Please email me. Please. Okay? All right? All right, you guys. I'm going to get out of here. And I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. And I hope that y'all have a great weekend, okay? All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.